Hello everyone, and it's welcome back to Follow the Fin with Joe Quinn. I'm over here on the east coast of Ireland at the moment, and I'm here at one of my favourite rivers, the River Fane. And the River Fane is where I done a lot of my trout fishing way back in the late 60s and 70s. I suppose you could say I have fished this river through 7 decades, part of 2 centuries and part of 2 millenniums, and I just love coming back to this river. So I'll be starting off, I'll be nymphing 10-foot 3 weight and 2 size 18 perdigons. The water's low, so I'll be in 1.5mm beads. And what I'm hoping for then is a hatch of large dark olives, and if the hatch comes on, I would love to switch over to dry fly and maybe get a few trout fly on the dry fly. So we'll see what the day brings. And straight away I was into a small trout on the nymphs. I'm fishing 2 size 18 perdigon nymphs and 1.5 beads. Still early in the morning. I don't know, it's about 10:30 I think it is, but no sign of any hatch yet. Water is low, so I'm hoping when a few large dark olives start coming, might get a small bit of dry drop or action maybe, you know. Oh, it's a cold east wind in it. I've often been up here on colder days and there'll be a great hatch of fly, especially when the iron blue comes on. The colder the weather, the better hatch of iron blue you'll get. Here you go. Gorgeous trout. Your typical Fane trout. Small black perdigon in top lip. And off you go. I walked down to the pool that I wanted to go to, and I was surprised to see that there was no other anglers here. All I need now is a hatch of large dark olives and a few trout starting to rise. The fishing is slow to the nymphs and I'm not having much success. And I'm just after seeing a couple of large dark olives starting to come down the river. And there's the first trout to rise to one. Think it's time to change to the dries. I flicked on, I seen a couple of trout rising and I flicked on, took the nymphs off and I just put an emerging olive on, dry olive. And first little flick up, had the camera running, trout took. I'm just fishing it on just the lead of the hand, like, you know. Nice trout for the river. So there's a lovely Fane trout. Nice trout for the Fane now. There are a few olives just starting to hatch. I've seen one trout rose here. Just rose to once, but there's plenty of olives coming down. He hasn't stirred again. But over here, you have the river splits and it comes back in here. I call this pool the upper Stony pool. Down there is I call it Stony, we call it Stony, and I'd call this the upper Stony. And over here there are 2 or 3 trout just starting to rise. So what I've done is I was fishing 2 Perdigon nymphs on 0.10 and I took the 2 nymphs off and I'm just after putting on a dry olive emerger. My leader is, I've it set to Phipps Moosh regulations, so it's just twice the length of the rod, 10-foot 3 weight. But I'm not, I just put the dry emerger on. I know the wind is behind me, which is in my favour, and I'll just drop it in here. I see that I think there's a better trout just to the left of where the water comes back in. He's rose up there 3 or 4 times, but there's a couple of trout just here. And I'll just drop this in. If I can see it, another small trout up there. Oh, now you see they're starting to come. Get over that fella there. Oh, pulled it out of him. All have stopped all of a sudden. There's a trout there now. Just get it up and see what happens. There you go. flying towards me. Lovely little Fane trout, off you go. Trout have just started showing again here. There you go. Nice trout. That's amazing, they wouldn't touch the nymph. Just on like an emerger. Probably the best trout I've hooked today now. So just stay up there. Wow, wow. What a beautiful trout. There you are. That lovely blue sheen on the gill. The emerger there on the side of his mouth. Barbless, it should come out. There you go. I follow a man on YouTube in New Zealand, Trout Solo, and I love watching his videos. And he just say it's only a small trout. When he catches a small trout, the trout could be £2. And I'd always say to him, your small trout is a big trout over here on Ireland. So this fella probably just under £1, I'd say. So Trout Solo, if you're watching, this is a big trout for this river. Right, so quickly changed over to a dry line because I was out to see where my fly was landing with no, just on the leader. So just merge it back on, just trout rising here. Brief hatch of olives came. It seems to have tapered off now. There you go. Gone. I still have to try for that trout over there. There has to be another one here, I think. One of the best, most enjoyable fishing is dry fly fishing. The rising trout. Yeah, that's a lot better now. I can see where my fly is. Right, I'll try for these fellas over here. Get out there. It's that cold I could barely tie you on the fly. Trout have stopped rising. Hatch could be over. But I haven't got a fly over this trout that was rising up here yet. So hopefully, you just never know. Up there from where he was. No sign of him. Yeah, oh no, that wasn't for me at all. Oh, my fly was above that. So I know where he is now. I was up too far. Oh no. There you go. That has to be right over him. Another yellow-bellied River Fane trout. Off you go. Just come across a couple more trout here rising. Just rose the once. there. Oh, there's one over there. Oh, name for that fella. Bit of sport like on 10-foot 3 weight. Not easier now, I have the back. I'll just change the fly. And a small olive. Not interested. Yes. Bit of a little trout. Now off you go. Not a trout rising. Up there. Oh God. The hatch of flies suddenly came to an end, and with that, the trout stopped rising. I decided to change back to the nymphs and head back towards the car. And finally, a small bit of humour before I go home. So, I'm standing here in the middle of the river, and the river divides Northern Ireland, which is over there, that's South Armagh, County Armagh, and over here is the Republic of Ireland. This is County Monaghan. This foot here, that foot there, is in the Republic of Ireland, and this foot here is in Northern Ireland. So I'm going to try and catch a trout from Northern Ireland and pull him across the border into the Republic, and I'm going to try and get one in the Republic and throw him over into Northern Ireland. We'll see what happens. There's one from the north. So there's a wee trout there now from South Armagh. Very good little fella. Off you go back over the border. After pulling him there now across the border, like he wasn't expecting that. There's a lad from the south. There's a trout from the Republic. I'll pull him over into the north, across the border. So that's it now. I'm finished for the day, and I had a reasonably good day. I really enjoyed it. It's my first day on the river. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done. It doesn't cost anything, but it's much appreciated. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for watching. You keep watching that way. I hope you're not a wicked old cow now, because I'm not at the age for running. So, it's over and out from Follow the Fane with Joe Quinn.